Game, set, match. Welcome to your daily serve of M&Ms.
I'm Maria.
I'm Michael.
And?
Greg.
Everyone is here.
Your name is not Greg. Be serious.
That's
No. Be serious.
Joseph Stalin.
I'm the camel.
No,
this
no,
is
I
G.
can only do names. please.
Alex and G.
Yeah. We got
And?
George.
Frederick.
For all the times
Yeah.
I said Greg.
Before we get started, I gotta tell you, my wonderful wife G here. Every time the Bulldogs had a big day, she would offer up a mass and everything. Today, she never got time to offer up a mass, but I need to ask, who were you gonna hope was winning?
I told you it was Brisbane.
Brisbane Lions. She was so maybe do it for the Bulldogs next year. Don't do a mess. So in the finals, just the finals.
But yeah. We're doing this post grand final. And yeah, we have 2024 premiership to announce. We have the Brisbane Lions are the 2024 premiership team.
Yep. We're all going for Brisbane except for you, babe. You said Sydney.
Whatever.
I had them from the start, but then as soon as we got to finals, I went Hockball.
Yeah. I mean,
What does that even mean?
look, it was great, but I was a bit disappointed in Fagan. When he said we won it from 5th, I said, well, yeah. I said, want to do it from 7th? Give me a call.
Yeah.
Do it from 10th. Nothing.
It's been hard to do from 10th for you.
Give it a few years when they do the wild card.
Yeah, wild card round.
Yeah. But hang on for a second. I mean, the classic pieces of commentary in this grand final.
Oh god, it was loaded with
BT must have been on the sauce, I'm telling you. I mean, he called one a goal, it was a point. The other one, it was a point, it was a goal.
Oh, and even just some of the others, where it's like, oh, and that'll be a free or something. You're like, oh, it was just wild. And then he called. What did he say? There was one day he was trying to reference the Lions, but he said, what did he say?
Goliath.
The Golions or
Golions,
something.
the
Yeah, the
Golions.
Gelions.
Yeah, Goliath.
So, Gee, what was the best moment for you in the grand final?
What was that?
The best moment for you in the grand final?
The last one.
The last part when they won?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex, what did you think?
It's pretty hard to top BT's clangers, isn't it? But if I was to top that, was probably the last goal of Jab Danaher. I think this is.
I mean, that was a good goal there.
It was
That
a-
one from Hipwood.
I made the comment when Hipwood kicked that, did I not?
Yeah.
When they start kicking goals like that, you know it's your day. Did I not say that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, that was just unbelievable goal by Hipwood.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it's his last game, Jay Danaher played a really, really good game, and I said before, sometimes losing a really good player like Oscar McInerney, can open other doors, and I did say it would probably be a good thing for Joe Danaher, and I think it proved to be that way.
Yeah, no, it's the whole ruck contest as well. Like
Joe Danaher
Just-
dominated.
Joe Danaher was like, I mean, granted, I think the stats show like Sydney won hit outs or something like that, but yeah, like there was just so many times where just physically, like Joe Danaher pushed Grundy just straight out of the contest and just went,
Yeah.
oh, thanks, it's mine.
There's one, I can't remember when it happened, but he just pushed him out the way.
And the landed straight in his lap, yeah.
Yeah, and then they got a goal out of it, I mean, I think, I've always said this, Grundy's never been a great tap ruckman. It's just the stuff that he does around the ground. He did a few nice things today, but not enough of them.
Nah.
I mean, it was pretty
Yeah, I
bad.
mean, he did do a good thing. Played on the losing team.
Yeah, he did that, yes. And I mean, he was like, Brisbane deserved it. They played the better football all day.
Yeah.
Although the first quarter,
Neck
I
and
really
neck.
thought there was going to be, nip and tuck all day, but I mean, they just blew them away in the second quarter.
Yeah. Yeah, no, second
Yeah,
quarter.
it got
Was,
boring after a while.
yeah, no, second quarter you could just turn it off.
I know. I'm just like,
Yeah.
yeah, we're done.
Yeah. I mean, there was some optimism in this room, but I think that was more hopeful than anything else.
Yeah, no, we just wanted to at least keep it close, right? Like keep it exciting, but it was just really boring. But yeah, so
Sydney allergic to grand finals confirmed.
yeah, exactly.
Concerned.
Or they should be concerned,
Yeah, they should be concerned about that.
honestly, because what is this now? Their fourth grand final loss in
In a row?
a row. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
6.
They lost 2006, 14,
2014,
2016,
2016, then 2022,
and
and then this year.
and then this year, yeah.
Yeah,
So that's 4 grand final losses in a row. I think really
They're doing it
the
Collingwood.
one thing I'm hopeful for the Brisbane Lions is they don't make the same mistakes as the Bulldogs, right? You know, like Bevo and what's this?
Fagan.
But only good for one premiership, guys. Get rid of him now. Get rid of him now. Get somebody else in. You know.
I mean, the difference is though, right? We don't actually know that because this is the first flag that Vegan has won. Last year they came so close, 4 points.
It's all
That's
over.
already better than Bevo.
Mm.
Yeah, but still, Lions, get rid of him now. You've got a good bunch of players. Make an era of it.
Well, the other thing as well,
I mean,
you
you at least need to give him one more year.
Mate, the way clubs go, he'll have 8, 10 more years. What do you reckon?
yeah, probably.
10-year plan.
Oh, I don't even think he has 10 years left in him, to be honest, though.
62, 72, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it'll be interesting to see, especially if the rumor is true about Joe Danaher leaving at the end of this, after this. Like that hits him pretty hard. Like, having such a strong, tall forward to kick your goals. Like, I know that Hipwood's tall, but semi-strong, but he's not the same. He's not the same caliber as Joe Danaher. Not even close.
But
So
this is probably Joe Danaher's best year I've ever seen.
yeah, no, he played really well this year.
Yeah.
Not good enough for Brownlow.
Yeah, clearly not. Clearly not.
But
But
neither was the Bond.
I was going to say neither was the Bond.
Yeah.
He was apparently second best in your team.
None of your favourite Doggies players didn't get anywhere either in the Brownlow. So, G likes Waitman and
Yeah.
Sam Darcy.
Did Darcy get Eddie?
Yeah, got a few
You got a
votes.
few?
votes, yeah.
Okay.
All I remember was anytime Bump got any votes, it was a party in the house.
I turned it on, had a look, and thought, no way Cripps is going to lose this, and turned it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, like, towards the end, I was I'm going to go to bed.
It was almost crazy just seeing Cripps three votes. Yeah, Cripps 3 votes. It's just like, did no one else show up for this game? Like, what the hell was this?
14% kicking accuracy.
Oh, honestly, I know that one was psycho.
I still think, what's his name? Jamie Elliott should have got Mark of the Year
Oh no, he got robbed so
by his
bad.
own teammate.
Honestly, the Bobby Hill mark, that was.
Is there any truth in the rumour that one of the umpires' mothers and
No, I think that was just social media.
social media
That's
stuff?
definitely
Yeah,
social
alright.
media.
That's
But
just
what
social
other
media doing
explanation
social
do you
media.
have?
That was just social media
But
comedy
what
at
other-
its
it's such a
finest.
credible explanation. I think you know what I'm saying.
what other explanation is there?
Honestly.
Like to buy one ticket, please.
But yeah.
Well, don't joke. When we went to the 2016 grand final, there were lots of guys with placard, weren't there, George?
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to get in. I reckon I could have made a profit that day.
Yeah, well, obviously you didn't make it that.
No way.
No way you're selling that ticket, hey.
Nah. Not a hope in hell.
Maybe it was like, this game, right?
There's like a sad story. So, with the grand final parade, apparently like a Lions fan, as the parade was starting, she found out that her dad died.
Oh,
And I'm just like,
Why are you laughing?
I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because it's uncomfortable and very unfortunate. Anyway, do you know what I mean? This parade's happening, and it's like people think I'm just, fangirling over the Lions. It's just my dad's died. I'm just like, that's awkward.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, the parade was significant this year. It was the last.
So I guess she's happy now.
Yeah, it was the last time the Swans did something that looked like football.
Oh goodness. No, I mean,
What do I like?
honestly, I mean, I already love the social media post saying, you know, missing persons report for the Sydney Swans Football Club.
Well, yes.
I actually did that with the. I came back from the like after the Collingwood Carlton game because like also Port and Swans were playing. Yeah, so I was at West Footscray Station.
Yeah.
I walked up to the police officer. Can I put a missing persons report in? Yeah, Sydney Swans last spotted at Adelaide. Whatnot.
The copper laugh.
Yeah, they both laughed. And then one of them said, "Mate, that's your team," and he said, "Oh shit, right."
But it also going back to the grand final, it was. I don't think anyone really picked what happened. I mean, I expected Sydney. I was barracking for Brisbane. No, George, but no, the margin. No one expected that margin. Let's be honest.
Did you not hear me say Brisbane win it easily?
George, easily, but that's too easily. Can I just finish what I'm saying? And I think really the way Sydney played was very an un-Sydney-like sort of performance.
No, it was truly like the Tom Papley handball that he threw up in the air and then hit it to Brisbane's. Someone from Brisbane had momentum. Like, oh my goodness, that was just dreadful. Like everything that they did was just so. It wasn't Sydney that played. It was
But
really.
then I was surprised they didn't throw a few magnets around. Halfway through the third quarter, you might have wanted to put Parker and Papley in the middle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. It's
Just give it a bit of a. Just mix it up there because Papley's I've got a lot of respect for Papley as a player. He's a competitive beast.
Oh yeah, he is.
And he could have got them going from the middle, but I didn't see the horse make any moves.
Yeah, exactly.
To be honest, I mean, Brisbane really locked up the corridor well, like so well, except like at the very end. But I mean, they're that far up, you don't have to worry about the corridor.
George, once the game's over, it's over.
Yeah.
You don't care about locking up corridor. You don't care about forcing play down a certain line.
You only got to win a grand final by 1 point.
Yeah. No, but I mean, like the thing is, Brisbane really just forced Sydney out to pretty much onto the wide pass.
I mean,
Right? They forced them out wide. Like Sydney do not like that. They hate that. They want to go down the middle fast as possible.
yeah. I mean, the other thing as well, like when Brisbane did end up getting the ball, like they just had players everywhere. There was just green around all their guys. Like, like you said, the uncontested. Oh my goodness, it was almost easy for him to go for the uncontested. There was no one even trying to go for a spoil. It was just so bad to watch from Sydney.
Well, I don't know what the pressure gauge said for their pressure. But
I'd put it way down.
I put it way down low as 40, somewhere down there.
Oh,
They were Sydney, more pressing up and they're more competitive, and there was absolutely no pressure. Whereas the Brisbane Lions, oh boy, Sydney player got the ball, didn't have long to get rid of it.
yeah. Oh yeah, no, it was really hard to watch for Sydney. So
I've been to that pub. It's the pub across the road from where I work. Where I used to work at Next Gen, yeah.
But yeah, so but yeah, yeah. Well, anyways, let's do a little bit of also pre-game analysis. What do we think of the pre-game show?
The best
I like
part was when she got off the stage.
So negative.
I don't want all this pre-match entertainment. I just want the football. Just give me footy.
Yeah.
What did you think of Katy Perry,
Then
darling?
don't watch it.
It's just,
You weren't impressed?
That's why I didn't want to come.
I'm not a fan of her.
You're not a fan, alright.
But she's okay, she's fine.
Yeah.
I think she's Meatloaf's best friend. Well, yeah. Well, when there's Meatloaf, no one can be the worst act ever, can they?
Oh, I mean, I'm sure you would give Meatloaf a run for their money.
When we went to the 2016, talked about the pre-match entertainment. They had up there Kazali. And I mean, the crowd was up and there was real atmosphere. And then Sting came on. Now, I love Sting. I love the Police. But it was, you were sitting there thinking, can we get this over and done with? Let's get to the football. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know
Oh,
what you
come
mean.
on. At least when it was Kiss, classic.
Yeah, but that's different.
Yeah. Yeah, nah. Kiss weren't too bad last year. And I didn't actually think, from what I saw, Katy Perry was too bad. Albeit, I'm not huge on the choreography side of it. And I think that's probably the first time I've seen choreography for the pre-game entertainment. But yeah, no, and it felt a lot like the Super Bowl halftime show. But the Super Bowl was, I think this one was a little bit better done than the Super Bowl. It was just, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, look, there's always the earliest pretty much entertainment I can remember is back to '77. But they always had Australian acts, you know what I mean? And football meant something to those guys because they grew up with football, you know what I mean? Whereas when you get these Americans, they're good entertainers, but our football doesn't mean anything to them.
Yeah, exactly.
It
Yeah,
means nothing.
If you had Mike Brady do 12 songs, everyone would be up and cheering and he'd love it because he's an Aussie, he loves football, you know what I mean? I think there's a case to be made that, we go for a good Australian act, you know?
Oh yeah.
But at the
I
same
mean,
time, we are trying to hit the international. With
Yeah, but we do
AFL.
that anyhow.
You know
It's the
what I mean?
game that does that, you know what I mean?
The game does it by nature.
Yeah, I know. And perhaps one day when that does, when it is a bit more internationally recognised, then maybe that will be the opportunity for more of those American acts to come through. But yeah, as of now, you're right. It just doesn't have the right sort of vibe about it.
It doesn't.
Yeah, but again, the performance itself, I thought she didn't do too bad of a job. Kind of kept it fairly simple. There was just a thing in the middle. There wasn't really, apart from the what was the CGI bloody helicopter things, whatever they were, like that was weird as shit.
She wanted to go for a ride in one.
I know, and then she had what did you call it, babe? The giant sperm?
Yeah.
The giant sperm that she was riding around on?
Yeah, like what Scrim said, we got Katy Perry riding on a giant sperm before GTA 6.
Yeah.
Can we just get a DNA test to make sure it was the dad's?
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
But the thing is, you need to get someone who'll get the crowd going, yeah? I'm going to start a campaign, Ozzy Osbourne for next year.
Metallica.
No, I know what you mean. It definitely just sort of, I don't know, the sort of poppy, sort of
doesn't do
mainstreams, like, even for the Super Bowl, it just doesn't quite work the same for me. Like,
Nah.
I'm just
Like- and I feel like even the song choice probably wasn't her best as well.
She's got
Like-
a new album out, so I would suggest she was promoting some of those songs.
Yeah, exactly. But, like,
I'm only assuming because I don't really know her material. I'm
yeah.
not a Katy Perry fan as such, but she had a new album out, so I would suggest that some of the songs were off the new album, which we don't know.
Can I just put one thing out there?
Yeah.
We're talking about Australians. They'd much rather have rock. They don't want pop.
Yeah, but also so they can also
Have you
learn
met the
from,
new generation?
Yeah.
but they can learn from the Live Aid concert. Yeah, Queen were the best show. Why? Because they played all their greatest hits, right? The crowd was into it, loved it. Whereas all the other acts, they were promoting their new albums, right? So people had never heard most of the songs and didn't react to it. So I think really, if these artists come out, they've got to look at playing their really big hits that everybody knows.
Yeah. No, for sure. But yeah. Yeah. Definitely not Meatloaf, but
Well, he's dead, so yeah.
Is he actually?
yeah.
Yeah, he passed
What?
away some years ago.
Yeah.
The AFL were about to ask him to come back, but yeah.
Yeah. All good.
Yeah, no, yeah, I got 2 or 3 years ago, Meatloaf passed away.
Yeah, it's
And
probably.
I thought P Diddy was dead this whole time, and then with this allegations
Meatloaf.
come out, it's like, fam, what is that?
Yeah, you know his songs, G.
But yeah. All right. Well, with that being said, we're going to do. That's 2024 done. We're going to look forward to 2025. What are our thoughts? Our way too early thoughts.
Bond for Brownlow.
Bond for Brownlow.
I'm
Bond for
calling
Prime
it.
Minister.
Stop robbing Bond.
Bond for, what do you call it? President.
Bond for President. Prime
I'm just
Minister.
going to call it. I'm going to call it.
No, Bond for President and Prime Minister.
Yeah.
Australia.
Then
and
gets the X.
Yeah, at the end of the year.
Yeah.
he's still contracted.
Yeah, till next year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in the
got
next
one year
year.
left.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's still contracted.
I get rid of him now.
Yeah, I said at the end of next year.
No, I'm just saying before you said that.
But yeah. All right. Well, who we think's going to take it next year?
Swans.
Mm.
They're
I
going to
thought you
do.
meant
You
the
know,
coaching job.
you know
I
what?
thought
You
you
know.
meant the coaching job.
So
Not
who's
who's
going
going
to
to
win next
win.
year? Who do you think will win the grand final next year? Pick a team.
I love all its
I should
saints.
see first how they play before.
No, I'm joking.
The reason why I'm going to say Swans, look at their past 2 grand finals. They got thumped. They are going to be absolutely fuming.
That's what
after
they
that
do.
one.
Yeah.
Dad, you have to believe me, right? They're going to be absolutely fuming after today.
They'll toss it up between Richmond and the Dogs.
Falcons there. Just so you can reenact your hopes and dreams of next year.
So,
On?
yeah, we're still on yet.
I don't think, in all seriousness, I don't think you can write. It's a real dark horse. I don't think you can write Carlton off. They got some bad injuries towards the end of the season,
They did, yeah.
and it really disrupted their team. And when they've got a full team in, they're a pretty hard side to beat. You've got to remember they were in the top 3 for a large chunk of the year.
Mm.
So I think you can say that they're a bit of a dark horse. I think the other dark horse would be Collingwood, in my opinion.
Possibly, yeah.
Well, we'll have to see.
But yeah, I think for me as well, probably even Hawthorn. Like, they did have. They had a lot of really good momentum this year, and you know, with their squad being as young as they are, and Sam Mitchell got robbed of Coach of the Year as well. Bad, like that was really bad.
Who got it?
Chris Fagan. I'm just like, what? Sam Mitchell took a team from 17th all the way to bloody 7th, and you don't get Coach of the
start.
yeah, I know. You don't even get like a nomination. That's crazy. So, yeah,
I mean, probably a good discussion point is Jack the Neck Ginnivan scarred after what Ken Hinkley did to him.
yeah, exactly.
I mean,
I don't think it was that serious.
I loved it. I thought, you know, I don't usually like much stuff that comes out of Adelaide, but that one by Ken Hinkley was a classic.
Oh,
You
yeah.
were not going anywhere, Ken.
No. And then they lost, and then everyone on the internet, you're not going anywhere, Ken.
But still, he had the last laugh on Ginnivan.
Yeah, exactly. I know. I mean, I had Port Adelaide this year, but I'm kind of probably a little bit done with Port Adelaide. They probably will. Well, Charlie Dixon's also retired as well now.
Oh, he really hasn't played it.
No, he didn't play that good, but
Well, like I said, right? Brisbane get the three-peat, then Port win.
No, I don't think it's going to happen.
nah. But
I think Port will win there.
it could easily be a toss-up between Port and Hawks for me, but yeah, we'll see.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, or even GWS.
Nah.
The only issue this year is they didn't really have many games where they, where they got over even 100 points.
No.
Like they're most of their games are stuck in the 80s. It's like you got to have a few games.
Like the 80s.
Yeah,
Who did they have as the musician?
but yeah. So if they can fix up getting, past the 100 mark, they could easily be contenders next year.
Oh yeah, look, I think there's a lot of teams that look. There's small margins between the top, the 12
Yeah, exactly.
teams. Yeah, I mean the Dogs. We missed the second by 2 games. I think it was only 2 games.
Well, it was like second place
Yeah.
this year. No, it was only one because Hawthorn. There was actually a thing about how Hawthorn lost to Port Adelaide earlier in the year by 1 point, and they were like up by so much. And if Hawks had won that game, they actually would have swapped on the ladder. Yeah. So
it was close. I mean,
so there was only one game in it from 2nd to 7th, basically. So yeah. But yeah, that was wild.
I wouldn't be surprised if Carlton or Collingwood.
Yeah, I think Carlton could easily be in it. Like you say, they had a lot of injuries, but especially with Fantasia as a forward, like.
He's not a great forward.
Well, as far as, they really had to rely on like Charlie Curnow to take a lot of their scoring shots, it felt like.
That's the problem. They've got 2 really good tools there, but they just, I don't know, Voss just doesn't use them properly.
Yeah.
I remember watching a thing where St Kilda, they had Ringwald, who was it, Kaczynski, and what they would do is say Ringwald was in the goal square and Kaczynski was at the 15-metre line.
Mm-hmm.
So then Ringwald would run from there to the 15-metre line. Kaczynski would run to the goal square. So it would be stretching the defence, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Because then all of a sudden these guys were being followed. Then when they got there, it was back the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah, the poor defender on the East Coast, Ringwald had the he was a real gut runner. He'd go all day. And, they would be kicking goals when they did this. The Bulldogs is the same. We've got good forwards, but I don't know, the big fellas just don't seem to click together, you know what I mean? Because if you can imagine if Harry Mackay and Curnow had a day out, Curnow's kicked 7 goals a number of times.
Yeah.
So he kicks 7, Mackay kicks 5. Well, geez, Carlton are almost home, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly, right?
But it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Well, I heard Carlton's looking for a new coach. You want to go there?
No.
But
It'll at least be a 2-year job.
I mean, I've already aged enough as it is. I don't want to be aged another 20 years.
Of course you do.
I mean, who'd want to be a fucking coach?
Especially for Carlton.
Yeah. My coaching days are over. Put finished, done.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's...
If Malthouse can do it, so can you.
The funny part about it is that when you look at the most successful coaches, they weren't great players. Tommy Hafey only played 66 senior games for Richmond. Won 4 premierships with Richmond.
Mm.
And Doug Parkin was a scrubby back pocket player. Won 4 premierships. A couple with Carlton, couple with Hawthorn, I think. I'm not sure, it could be 3 and 1 or 2.
Nathan Buckley, great player, lost 2.
Yeah, look, Mick Malthouse was just a back pocket player. Great coach. It's not always the great players that make great coaches. Fagan never played AFL, VFL football.
Mm. Yeah.
So you're saying I'm a chance?
Sorry?
You're saying I'm a chance?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
But yeah.
I know you can teach him how to stand on the mark real well.
You just need to get the Katy Perry stage out.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, so I mean, it's Voss. See, the problem is players like Voss and Buckley and what have you, they were naturally gifted players.
Mm.
The problem with being naturally gifted is you do things, but you don't know how you do them. You just do them.
Mm.
And like when I was trying to coach squash, one of my really natural shots was a drop shot. So I would just put the racket to the ball, and it'd be a perfect drop shot. And so I said, "Can you teach me how to do that?" And I couldn't teach them how to do that because it was a natural shot to me. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And I think sometimes when you've got coaches that are really, really good, they haven't learned how to do things. It's difficult, you know.
Yeah, exactly. No, I know what you mean. Sort of similar for baseball for me as being a pitcher, but it's not for this podcast. But yeah,
The next one.
yeah. All right, and then yeah. Any other thoughts, Beb?
Okay, let's.
Not really.
Not
Michael,
really?
can we all pick a premiership winner? Get it on the record now, and then
Premiership for next year.
What
Yeah.
are the teams? I need to have a look. I keep forgetting all the teams.
I
Michael.
Premiership. I'm probably gonna go.
Port Adelaide.
I'm probably gonna go Carlton.
Ew.
George.
Swans.
Swans. I'm going to go Carlton too.
Yeah,
Carlton?
Yeah.
Really?
yeah. I'd love to say Essendon, but I just don't. Again, this is the way too early prediction, right? Like,
Yes.
Yeah,
we
next
haven't
year.
seen what trades are going to happen.
Yeah.
What what the draft is like. We've
Who
got
knows, maybe
no idea.
next year, at the start of next year, Essendon's just going to win all their games by 100 plus points.
Hawthorn.
Hawks.
Hawks. G?
Yep.
Who's going to win the premiership next year?
I don't.
You don't know? Just take a pick.
It's a way too early predictions, anyways. Bulldogs. Bulldogs, maybe.
No. ChatGTP said 2026.
Oh, okay, so it can't be next year.
Yeah, so when Bevo gets sacked next year.
Yeah.
Has this got video on it?
No, I wouldn't.
No, this is just audio.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. 'Cause you've got great faces for radio.
Thank you. And
But yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see whose prediction comes true, eh?
Yeah, with a way too early prediction.
none.
Yeah, probably not.
I was gonna make
It'll
my-
probably be like St Kilda or something. You'll be like, what?
Right, how about this one? First coach sacked next season.
Bevo.
Boss.
Voss?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah, on their way to win a flag, and these two guys' just predictions.
I mean, look,
Yeah, no, they sack Voss and then they become better, win flag, become champions. Woo!
Yeah, no, I don't see that.
tough one.
oh, that's the
There's-
Northcote.
There's, yeah,
Oh yeah, there it is too.
yeah. I mean, Saints. They've got Ross Lyon. And he's been a bit. I thought this year would be a good year for Lyon, but
Yeah.
clearly wasn't the case. So he could be on the hot seat next year.
Good, yes.
Definitely Bevo.
Yeah, Bevo's definitely in the hot seat.
Not first though.
No. Well, I mean, you made finals this year, which kind of spoiled that.
So our goal is to be in top 8 to get prime time. Okay, we did it. We conquered.
Yeah,
We succeeded.
I think, to me, it's probably still early days for Adam Uze at Richmond, but
Ooze.
Uze, or whichever way, however you pronounce it, ridiculous fucking name. But yeah,
Just call him Adam.
yeah, Addy. No, I just don't feel like he's the right coach for Richmond. Again, it's probably just too early. It's like, what? This is his second season, so to speak, so first or something.
You're in the start of a rebuild.
Yeah, I know.
You have to
Yeah,
you have to give it a few years.
Trust me, history tells you one thing about Richmond. If you don't win games as a coach, you don't last long.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't think he's going to win many next year either.
Well, I think it'd be either him or Bevo in the hot seat next year.
Yeah, certainly.
Definitely Bevo.
Like I say, Lions is up there. Who else?
Fagan's safe now. They can't say anything about Fagan.
No, I can't say anything about Fagan.
Yeah.
Oh, Justin Longmire from Fremantle. He could probably be in the hot seat.
Yeah, well, Chris Scott.
Yeah?
Oh, Brad Scott, sorry. Who's the other one?
Well, Essendon's Brad Scott.
I mean, to be honest, you would have to give it like 2 more years, right?
I don't know.
At the end of the day, you're expecting him to come to get the team good. Like, obviously, he doesn't do it in 2 years.
I know, well,
Granted,
I think Brad Scott's fine, but, it's not the same. It's not... Essendon's not playing physical. They're just trying to play, they're literally Essendon's like the very literal embodiment of work smarter, not harder. They're trying to be super efficient with disposals and everything, but they keep getting tackled and they can't hold a tackle. It's just piss weak.
Well, I honestly think with Heppel into the team now, I reckon Heppel's gone 2 years too long, and that's he was a good footballer, but I think he went 2 years too long. And now that you got rid of the package, who's really the letter these days, he's disintegrated a bit. But I think you might have a better, a better crack at it.
I know. I certainly think if we can get some, like, especially when we get someone super physical for tackling, like that would be a really good start.
So you
Like I would love to get like, prime Libba at Essendon.
yeah, we've got Bailey Smith that's coming up. I reckon he'd really fit into the Essendon team well.
Yeah,
I just don't think-
he'd much rather Geelong or Hawks.
Yeah, I think he'll be one of those two mobs for sure.
Oh, so Harley Reid to go to the Dogs?
Harley Reid for the Bombers. Let's go.
I don't think Harley Reid's going anywhere.
No, he wants to come back. He wants to come back to Victoria.
Did he say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure I heard that as well.
We'll give him McRae,
Throw
Bevo,
the coach in.
and we'll take Harley Reid. I reckon that's a fair swap.
Yeah, I mean, two players that don't want to play and coach we don't want.
Yeah, but yeah, yeah. Like I say, Justin Longmire could be one in the hot seat for Freo. Who else is there? There's Gold Coast. Nah, they got Rich. They got Damo, so probably not him. Yeah, no. Oh, possibly Simon Goodwin as well. That they haven't been looking too good lately. Yeah, he could be on the hot seat if they're struggling next year.
Well, you see, everybody's been.
Because isn't Cozzy Pickett moving as well? Did he
I think he's requested the
requested? Yeah, okay.
trade. I think he's requested the trade.
Yeah,
Trarky just wants to go.
yeah. Trax is going to go, and Gorney,
No, Petrarca's not going there.
he's not going anymore.
No.
I thought that was just all. Was it actually ever happening?
No, I mean he was always unhappy. He was unhappy for the longest time though. Those were reports that he was really unhappy at Melbourne, but
I find it interesting that this all comes after he broke his ribs.
yeah, I know. It's a bit interesting, but yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But like
It's just
Gorney,
the timing.
but like
So
Max Gawn
suspicious.
is like he's not the same as he was when Melbourne won the flag. Like he's just a shell of himself, and
He's probably only got one season left.
he really does. Yeah, I can't see much more happening. And like you say, Cozzy's looking to get traded. I think they lost another goal scorer or something, didn't they? I can't quite remember, but they've lost someone else.
Oh, yeah, Neil Bullen.
Neil Bullen, yeah. So yeah, they're just not. If Trarker were to go, then their midfield's destroyed.
Yeah.
And they're going to look really rough next year, I reckon.
And to be honest, yeah, also from the fans, there's pressure to get rid of Goodwin.
Is it?
Yeah, the fans want him out.
It's interesting because I think he's not a bad coach, but I think it's probably just at
the
that time.
culture, but from the whispers I've heard,
Yeah.
it's the culture of the club, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Goodwin is the one setting the culture, so,
So,
I don't know, mate. I don't know. That's, yeah.
yeah, but I think
Goodwin will be under the pump, yeah.
yeah. So
But I can't wait for Bevo to go.
I think a lot of us
Then go to Bali.
Western Bulldogs players, just pack your bags now and just stay there for a good year.
We could do a collection amongst Doggie's place to get him bumped off. I think a lot would contribute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Bont though.
No, we'll keep the Bond, mate.
No, Bont won't contribute.
Oh, no, Bond, no, he loves him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Well, no, we just got to tell them they would be much happier under,
Morehouse.
yeah.
Morehouse.
Mold house to the dogs.
Just
Don't like Malcolm.
Yeah.
Look, the only thing is good for these days is the rage cams. Okay?
I think we do something out of the box, something that hasn't been done for a long, long time.
Oh,
But
you're saying when like Hawks went for Clarkson?
No. Something more radical than that.
What?
We make the bot captain coach.
No. No, we don't want him to age while he's still playing. Okay? He doesn't need that.
All good.
It's gonna one year. He's gonna have a lot of grey hairs and wrinkles.
Yeah, you're gonna come back.
Have a
like
heart
that.
attack, stroke. Nah, I don't think he needs that.
All good. And let's make this the last of the way too early predictions. Wooden spoons for 2025.
Carlton.
I think Richmond again.
You ready for
Carlton.
this? You ready for this?
Carlton. Carlton.
You know what? I'm gonna go Melbourne.
Gonna go Melbourne?
Yeah, that's not as silly as it sounds, you know.
It's not as silly as it sounds.
I just want to go for stupid because that's probably what's going to
Oh,
happen.
then go Brisbane.
Brisbane. Not joking.
Premiership hangover. Severe premiership
Yeah.
hangover.
Severe version.
Doesn't win a single game for the year.
Woo!
Yeah, but the last two premiers missed the finals the following year.
Yeah,
but they don't-
exactly.
But they weren't wooden spooners.
Yeah.
Yeah, they weren't winning spinners.
Yeah.
No. But it was good, you know, because prior to that, only the Dogs had been the team that made the grand final and missed the finals the previous year. Now we've got some company.
Yeah, we got plenty of it now.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many other teams that have joined in on that trend.
Yeah. So.
Thank you for making us feel better about
we
ourselves.
started that. We're the trendsetters here.
Yeah.
It's not something you should be happy about, but okay.
I'm not, but at least it's something we're yeah.
Yeah, that's a new trend we've contributed to the AFL.
Shut up.
Win the flag and miss out in the next year.
Yeah. No, I think I probably agree. I think Richmond will probably be repeat offenders.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, and actually, yeah, all the winners have missed finals next year, besides from Melbourne after 21.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Richmond. Oh, after 21. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
it only happened after 21. Yeah, it was 2020. Yeah, 22 was when it started.
All good. So, anyways, with that being said, yeah, they're the way too early predictions and post grand final analysis. But yeah, join us next time for your next serve of M&Ms, and remember to bet on the underdogs.